Hey everyone, it's Lindey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to go over my 8 income streams that helped me make over $115,000 working from home during this pandemic. A lot of the videos on my YouTube channel are all about how to grow an e-commerce business. But as a lot of you know, I do have multiple streams of income and online sales is only one of them. But since the pandemic first began, a lot of you have been inquiring about what my other streams of income are and how much revenue they generate for me on average every single month. So in this video, I'm going to share my 8 streams of income. I'm also going to clue you in on how long those streams of income took to build, how many hours per week I currently spend on them, and I'm also going to give you guys some tips on how you can grow a similar stream of income. So these numbers that I'm giving you are pre-tax, and I also wanted to make sure that I note that none of these income streams happened overnight. All of these streams of income I've been working to build over the last 5 years. Now, it didn't take me 5 years to start generating a form of income from them, but it has taken me 5 years to get to the point where I've reached 6 figures in income while working from home. So as long as you guys understand all of that, let's get into the first stream of income. This one, of course, is the most obvious, and it is income from online sales. When I say online sales, I'm referring to selling platforms like eBay, Amazon, Mercari, Poshmark, and Shopify. So I figured it would be easier to compile this income into one category called online sales, because I do dabble in a lot of different online selling platforms. The primary one being eBay, because that's what I talk about the most on my channel. So I'm only going to be showing details from the eBay store that all of you know about, because a lot of my other platforms I do like to keep private. If you guys notice, I don't really talk a lot about Amazon on my channel, and that is by design. It's a personal choice for me. When I was publicly talking about Amazon, my Amazon store was found out and I was under a lot of scrutiny. I had to deal with a lot of things like trademark infringements and bogus IP complaints. So after dealing with a lot of headache about Amazon, I decided to not publicly talk about it anymore, so I'm choosing not to share any of that information. I do also have a second eBay store that I do not disclose publicly, because I do need to have some types of anonymity when it comes to my business. Because my videos are public and I cannot control who sees them because they are public, unfortunately, not all of my viewers are supportive, and so I do need to have a backup eBay store that is not public in the event that something happens to this one because of those viewers. I know it's kind of a bummer, but it's the reality of it. It's kind of a running theme. A lot of sellers that have a public presence on social media do also have backup stores for this reason. I'm also not really going to talk much in detail about Poshmark, Mercari, or Shopify, because honestly, those streams are so minuscule. I kind of just roll them in when I happen to get a little bit of sales trickling in. So according to the most recent 12-month eBay seller update, my total sales are currently $69,890 over the last 12 months. That comes out to an average of $5,824 a month in gross sales. Now that is an average. I might have some months where I do significantly better, and then some months where I do significantly worse. But it's roughly $5,800 a month in sales on average. Then you take out roughly 40% for seller costs, costs of goods, a little bit more money on top of that for shipping supply fees. That leaves me with a very rough estimated net profit every month of around $2,900. So then when you add in the other streams of online sales income, that means that I'm usually paying myself roughly $2,500 to $4,000 a month for my online sales income. The amount of hours that I spend running my online sales business does vary a lot. There might be some weeks I work a lot more hours, and then some weeks I don't work very many hours at all. The primary reason for that is because, like I mentioned, I have 8 different streams of income. So there might be one week where I'm doing a lot of work on one stream in particular, and the other streams of income kind of lay in wait. And usually online sales is one of them. There might be one week where I'm going really hard at my online sales. Maybe I'm pushing 20, 25, 30 hours just listing stuff online. But then there might be other weeks where maybe I'm doing another form of income and I don't list anything at all. So I kind of made note of how much time I was spending doing my online sales portion of the business, and it came out to about 10 to 15 hours per week on average. So I know that sounds pretty awesome, right? Work 10 or 15 hours a week on average and manage to get $2,500 to $4,000 a month in payments. That sounds amazing. But then again, I do have to emphasize that this did not happen overnight. I did not just wake up one day and start selling stuff online and I was able to work that little to make that amount of money. When I was first working at growing online businesses, I was spending triple or quadruple the amount of time getting stuff listed. I was spending a significant amount more time doing product research or finding suppliers or going out sourcing merchandise before I was having stuff delivered to my home. I have only just now in the last 6 months reached the point where I could scale back to roughly 10 hours a week and still maintain that income. So know if you are in the process of growing an online store, if you feel like you're working too much, that is normal. I felt like I was working too much all the time. So now let's talk about how long it took me to build that business. I originally started selling on eBay back at the beginning of 2006. I'm actually coming up on my 15th anniversary selling on eBay. And of course, I only dabbled in it for about a decade. I didn't get serious and open an actual eBay store until 2015. So I've only been running eBay like an actual business for about 5 years. I opened my Amazon account back in 2016, and I really didn't do anything with it until about 2018. And same thing with Mercari and Poshmark. I really didn't do anything on those platforms until about 2018 or 2019. Now, Shopify, I did dabble a little bit in drop shipping in 2019, and I really haven't paid too much attention to it since, which is why you guys really don't hear me talk about Shopify too much. However, I am intrigued enough about Shopify that I might try again. Not sure if I'll do drop shipping or if I'll sell my own products, but it's definitely where I'm leaning. I have 2 tips if you are looking to grow an online store and start selling things from your home. The first tip is that you need to research. When you're selling merchandise online, markets are always fluctuating. You cannot just settle on one kind of product or one category and just coast the rest of the way. You're going to need to research price points, you're gonna have to research products, and you're gonna have to watch markets for price fluctuations. The second tip is to make sure to sell something that you enjoy selling. The importance of this is crucial because you cannot sell stuff if you don't get it listed. And if you're anything like me, I have no desire to list items that I have zero interest in. It was only when I started selling items that I actually enjoyed listing did I really start making good money selling from home. The second stream of income is also sales related, but it is local sales, not online. So local sales primarily consists of selling individual products on Facebook Marketplace. It also includes doing things like pop-up or garage sales out of my garage. And it also includes selling to local clients directly behind the scenes without using the Facebook Marketplace platform at all. My average income per month for this does vary greatly depending on how many local products I have to sell, how many pop-ups I do, or how much work I'm putting into selling things online versus the energy I'm putting into local flips. But this income can range anywhere from $800 to $2,300 a month. So a lot of these streams of income have a really wide swing. Like I talked about with online sales, it could be anywhere from $2,500 to $4,000. With local sales, it's anywhere from $800 to $2,300. There's a wide swing because I can only focus my energy on one primary task at a time because I'm a one-woman show. I do not have any employees currently. My husband does not really help me with anything more than maybe the occasional heavy lifting or helping me sort a little bit on a Saturday afternoon. Because I am only one person and I only have so many hours to work during the week, I have to focus on one task, and you win at what you focus on. So whatever I'm focusing on, that's where I'll end up making the most money. So in this example, if I'm making closer to $2,000 a month local sales, that likely means that my online sales are suffering a little bit, but it always averages out overall throughout the month. When I am actively doing local sales, I will work anywhere from 2 to 5 hours a week on that. Again, closer to 2 hours if I'm just listing a few things on Facebook Marketplace, or more like 5 hours if I'm doing something like hosting a pop-up sale on a Saturday afternoon. Now, the elephant in the room here is that there is a pandemic going on, and so I wanted to make sure to point out that those pop-up sales are not happening very frequently every time there's a flare-up of COVID. So those higher local sales numbers were really back at the start of the year before we were really in deep with the pandemic. So I wanted to make sure to point that out before y'all start coming at me in the comments. I haven't done any pop-up sales since, I want to say, May. I think I had a couple of pop-up sales in May as I was preparing to move to a new house. And when I did those pop-up sales, I did try to do the whole social distancing thing as much as possible. And I would just send out evites to client lists versus just having an open sale. So I was able to control how many people were coming at one time, and I had everyone wear masks. I gave everyone hand sanitizer. All of those precautions were used, but I have not had a pop-up sale since moving to my new house, and I'm not sure if I will. I'm currently trying to revamp how I do my local sales at my new location, and so I might follow up with you guys and let you guys know how that's going, because I'm probably not going to be doing pop-up sales anymore. I'm likely going to be focusing more on bulk sales through Facebook Marketplace, as well as selling full box lots on Facebook Marketplace that are pre-created for customers. The tip that I have for you on growing a local sales business is to not be greedy and price things to sell. Something that I hear from a lot of you is that you will get that message when you list something on Facebook Marketplace where somebody is saying, "Is this still available?" And then you never hear from them again. Don't get me wrong, I still have those people too, but I find that it happens less whenever I price things to sell, because the whole idea is to price it at a price that people are in a rush to grab before somebody else snatches up the deal. If you price things to move it, people are gonna be a lot less likely to drag their feet on it. The third form of income that I have is YouTube ad revenue. So this is the income that I get from putting videos out on YouTube. The way that YouTube content creators are paid is through Google Ads. That means the ads that you see on the videos that we upload to YouTube. Unfortunately, us content creators have zero control over what ads play on our videos. So if you are inundated with annoying ads on my videos, I promise I did not pick them. But something amazing that you can do to support your favorite content creators is to watch as much of the ads as possible before you skip, or just let them run entirely. Because the amount of money that content creators are paid depends on how much of the ad that your viewer watches. And now, I mentioned having a big swing in the amount of income that I make for my first two forms of income. The swing for YouTube ad revenue is even bigger. The amount of income content creators make on YouTube is subject to how many ads are viewed on their videos, how much an advertiser pays YouTube to place those ads, and then how many views overall that creator gets on their content. So depending on how many views and what advertisers are showing on videos, that can create a huge swing in income for content creators. So during the year 2020, my lowest month of ad revenue was $1,945. And then my best month, I generated some ad revenue amounting to $7,438. See what I'm talking about? Wide swing. That is a huge difference. But based on that wide swing, that amounts to an average monthly income of roughly $4,691. I started putting out videos in 2016, so I've been growing my YouTube channel for a little over 4 years now. And I am so excited because I am about to hit 100,000 subscribers over the course of those 4 years of uploading. If I'm not at 100,000 subscribers while you're watching this video, do me a huge favor and subscribe, because it would mean the world to me if I could break that milestone before the end of the year. So just like the other streams of income that I have, YouTube was definitely something that I needed to grow over time. I didn't upload one video and then instantly start making money. And this is definitely a concept that I think a lot of people struggle with if they are wanting to create a YouTube channel and try to generate some form of income from it. Because it is not like flipping a switch. It is not an overnight thing. It is definitely something that you have to nurture and grow. When I first started putting videos up on YouTube, I was not making near the ad revenue that I'm making today. It took me almost 4 years of uploading videos to finally break $3,000 a month in ad revenue. In the very beginning, I was having to put a lot of time and work into growing YouTube. I was having to spend a lot of time doing research. I was uploading a lot more videos to try to get visibility on the algorithm. I was spending a lot of time learning how to better edit videos and how to use a camera. I did not just wake up one day, start uploading videos, and started getting paid Google ad revenue. It was a lot of work in the beginning. But now I have finally reached a point where I have a solid base on this platform, and I am able to work only roughly 10 hours a week on my YouTube channel. So that 10 hours basically equates to the 1 hour time frame I'm usually doing a live stream every single Monday afternoon. And then I'll spend roughly 3, maybe 4 hours a week filming content and doing notes for those videos. And then I'll spend roughly 5, maybe 6 hours a week doing all of my video editing. Now, of course, there might be more hours some weeks. Maybe I've got a video that's a little bit more involved, it's a little bit more complicated, so it takes me some more time to edit. Maybe I have a video that I'm doing that takes a lot more time to film. Maybe I need to do more research or more notes before I can film it. And then, of course, I really don't count the time that I spent replying to YouTube comments or answering some questions that I see. Although I don't really have a lot of time to go through the comments on a daily basis, I will carve out 20 or 30 minutes and scroll through and try to answer some questions if I can. I don't really count that time, but I want to say that I will spend anywhere from 10 to 12 or 13 hours a week on YouTube now. But in the very beginning, it was definitely closer to a full-time 40-hour-a-week job. If you've been considering starting a YouTube channel, I think that it is an amazing form of income. I feel blessed every single day I have the opportunity to receive a Google ad revenue check every single month for putting out videos and doing something that I enjoy. The entire reason I started putting out videos on YouTube to begin with was because I wanted to connect with other sellers. And I wanted to utilize this platform to try to motivate and inspire others because I love what I do so much. That being said, do not start a YouTube channel just for the money. Because if you start a YouTube channel just for the money, you're going to get very frustrated because it does take a lot of time to grow and you really see no monetary benefit for a long time. If you want to start a YouTube channel, make sure that you want to start it to connect with other people and you actually enjoy the process of filming and editing videos. Otherwise, you're probably not going to like it much. My tip for you if you're wanting to start a YouTube channel is to be consistent. And it's very, very difficult to be consistent when you don't see any sort of monetary benefit at all. Like I said, in the very beginning, I was probably spending a 40-hour full work week just on YouTube content. And I was really not making the money to justify doing that. I did it because I really loved it and I could see the long-term benefit to putting in that work then so that I could see the benefits now. You have to make sure that you upload consistently. Otherwise, you will not see any growth at all. You can't expect to upload one video every couple of months and see your channel blossom. You have to be consistent and you have to be intentional with it. And you also have to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. All right, the fourth stream of income is affiliate marketing. The two primary platforms that I use for affiliate marketing would be the Amazon Associates Affiliate Program and the eBay Partner Network. Now, I do have a couple of videos all about affiliate marketing that I will link up here. I'll also put it down in the video description. Affiliate marketing is basically promoting a specific product or a service, and then you get a commission of the sale when somebody purchases it. The most common way that I do affiliate marketing would be in the links in my YouTube video descriptions. So if you'll note down in my video description, there are a lot of products that I will use every single day for running my business. They're my favorite products, and I always keep those links in my video description in the event that you might need to purchase something to run your business and you would like to click the link, support me, and get the item that you needed for your business. But don't worry, if you use an affiliate link, it doesn't increase the price for you in any way. Just the person that supplies the link gets the teeniest, tiniest little bit of a percentage off of every purchase. So every time I tell you guys about the Blue Shield glasses that I absolutely love because they make my eyes feel so much better and they keep me from getting headaches while I work, or every time I talk about the Scotty peeler that makes removing stickers so much easier when I'm listing things online, if I talk about my new favorite candle, this smells so good, and you guys want to check out my links, I'm getting just the teeniest of a percentage, and it really helps me out, and I always appreciate every time you guys click those links. Now, the amount of monthly income that I get on those two affiliate platforms does vary a lot, but it usually comes out to roughly $445 a month for the Amazon affiliates, and then a little over $200 a month for the eBay affiliate program. So usually on average, the income can swing anywhere from $500 to $750 a month for affiliate marketing income. Now, I started learning about and doing affiliate marketing back in 2018. Yes, I know, I lost like 18 months worth of affiliate marketing while doing YouTube. I just didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. The first month I started doing affiliate marketing and I saw how awesome it was, I really was kicking myself that I didn't start sooner. Realistically, you can start doing affiliate marketing and start generating an income almost instantly. If you were to put out a link today that somebody clicked on and then purchased an item, you would be getting that payment within the next 60 days. For example, for Amazon Associates, you would get paid out all of your commissions for the month of October at the end of December. And for the eBay Partner Network, you would get paid out all of your October commissions around the middle of December. So you can start getting some form of income almost instantaneously. You just have to wait for the pay period on the platform to actually pay you out. So this is actually not a form of income I've ever spent an absorbent amount of time growing, because most of the time the affiliate marketing income that I have is generated from the links in my video descriptions, and I might just mention products in my videos, or I might notify you guys of something on Instagram that I've purchased or a good deal that I see. So really, I don't spend any amount of time on affiliate marketing, maybe an average of 30 minutes at most every week. But I can spend up to an hour sometimes if I'm wanting to promote affiliate marketing through a platform like Pinterest or Reddit. And that brings me to my tip. You do not need to have a huge social media following in order to generate affiliate income. You can use forums like Reddit to promote products, or you can make pins on Pinterest to drive traffic to affiliate links. There's lots of free information out there if you want to learn how to do that, but it's very, very simple. And once you get the basic concept down, you could just hit the ground running and start making money almost instantly. But do understand that you do have to disclose that they are affiliate links according to the Federal Trade Commission. If you are using affiliate links and you are not disclosing them as hashtag ads, or you're not putting some form of dialogue in the post that says that it's an affiliate link, you can get in some trouble for that. So make sure to disclose it for the FTC so you don't get in trouble. The fifth stream of income that I have is from sponsorships. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might have heard that some of those videos are sponsored by companies. And I know that sometimes having to listen to sponsored content can be kind of annoying, but I promise you guys that I do not take sponsorships with any company that I don't truly believe in. I wish that I could tell you guys how many sponsorships I've turned down from companies that I looked into and I was just like, no, I am not putting this company in front of my viewers. I do not want to just promote any company that wants to pay me to mention their name. So now, of course, due to contracts, I can't disclose exact dollar amounts with what companies, but you guys know that I have current sponsorships with Wholesale Ninjas. I've also had an ongoing relationship with Skillshare, and I've also had previous sponsorships with Home Chef. There might have been a couple other random companies in the past, but it hasn't been an ongoing relationship, which is why you haven't heard me talk about them anymore. I currently only have 2 active sponsorships, and that's with Wholesale Ninjas and Skillshare. And that's because I don't want to inundate my audience with a bunch of sponsored company content. I don't want to use my platform as an advertising opportunity for numerous companies out there. I only want to promote those companies that I actually use and believe in. So now I can't disclose actual income because of contracts, but what I can tell you is that my monthly sponsorship income is usually somewhere between $1,150 and $2,250. The amount of time I spend on sponsorships every week is pretty minimal because I'm usually just integrating a sponsorship into a video for a contract that I've already signed. So I might spend a little bit of time talking to brands and discussing the current upcoming sponsorship content. So that might be maybe 30 minutes a week up to 1 hour, depending on how many calls I have. If you are building yourself as a brand and you're wanting to get into sponsored content, my tip for you would be to know your worth. One of the beautiful things about being your own brand and having yourself be the product, you get to make the rules. Just because a sponsorship opportunity is presented to you doesn't mean that you have to take it, and it doesn't mean that you have to accept the dollar amount that they're wanting to offer you. If you end up getting presented with a sponsorship opportunity that you would like to consider, if you're not happy with the amount of money that they're wanting to pay you, counter back, know your worth. Do not put your name and reputation on the line for a little bit of money that's not even really worth it. But that is my tip. If you are growing yourself as a brand and you're wanting to have a social media presence and try to get some sponsorships, know your worth and don't settle. The 6th stream of income is affiliate partnerships. Now, this is different from affiliate marketing, and it's also different from regular sponsorships. The 2 primary affiliate partners that I currently have with my YouTube channel would be, again, Wholesale Ninjas. No surprise there. You guys know how much I love them. And Product Sourcing 101. So the affiliate partnership income that's generated from Wholesale Ninjas is basically anytime someone uses my coupon code, I receive a small commission. And then my affiliate partnership income with Product Sourcing 101 is generated every time one of you purchases the Product Sourcing 101 liquidation guide and uses my link. So that is why I can never thank you guys enough. Every time you use one of my coupon codes, or anytime you buy that Product Sourcing 101 liquidation guide and use my link. So affiliate partnership income definitely varies as well, but it's usually somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000 per month. And again, this is something that I don't have to take a lot of time out of my week to do. It's roughly maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour for promotion time or calls that I have with these companies that I've partnered with. The 7th little baby stream of income that I have is from merch by Amazon. If you're unfamiliar with it, Amazon Merch is a t-shirt print on demand service. So basically what you do is you create designs and you upload them into the Amazon Merch database. And if someone purchases your design on a t-shirt, you earn a royalty payment. So the reason why I say it's a little form of income for me is because I really don't put as much time into it as I used to. It is still a teeny tiny form of passive income for me though, because I still have active designs out there that still sell, and I don't even have to take any time to promote them. My last royalty payment was $19.98, and I didn't have to lift a finger to make that money. Now, when I do actually take time to look at trends or promote a particular design, I could see my income shoot up to as much as $304. But as you might have heard me mention in a frequently asked Friday video, when I was asked about Amazon Merch, I really don't put a lot of time into it anymore because there is so much competition and I really don't have a lot of time to stay up on trends and be constantly creating new designs that may or may not sell. So with Amazon Merch, I might spend 0 hours a week, which is like when I made that $19.98 payment, or I could spend up to 3 hours per week looking at trending hashtags or creating designs for upload. So I first started Amazon Merch back in 2017, and back then I kind of put in my application, and I was able to get in before there was a huge long-term wait period for applicants to be approved. So if you were to go apply for Amazon merch today, I honestly don't know how long the approval process is. It could be really fast, or it could be up to 6 months, as I've heard before. If you wanted to get started with a print-on-demand Merch by Amazon account, my tips for you would be 2 things. The first tip would be to utilize Google Trends and search popular hashtags on platforms like Instagram to see what's trending. Because if you create t-shirt designs based on a current active trend or an upcoming trend, you're likely to see a lot more sales of that design. Same thing goes with seasonal. Seasonal designs usually get flooded to the market when the seasons come, so there's a lot more competition, but I find that my sales go up whenever I'm selling seasonal designs versus when I try to find trending designs. My second tip is kind of just a reminder that you don't have to be a fantastic graphic designer. Most of my best-selling designs are just simple text. I am not a graphic designer, nor do I have the time to learn graphic design. I prefer just the simplest of designs. I use royalty-free vectors that I get from my Storyblocks subscription. Designs do not have to be complicated to make you money. And my 8th form of income is the income that I make from coaching calls. So if you didn't know, I do offer private one-on-one coaching calls. There is an email that is down in my video description that you can contact me if you are interested in booking one. I don't do coaching calls very much just because time doesn't really allow, but the few coaching calls that I do every single month usually amounts to around $150 to $480 a month, depending on how many calls I take. So that usually means I spend about 30 minutes to 2 hours per week in coaching calls. So for these 8 streams of income, I've found that I spend anywhere from 24 hours a week on the low side to 40 hours a week on the high side. But again, I did not start all of these businesses working under 40 hours per week. I worked a lot of hours to build everything up to where it is today. Sounds like a lot of work, and it sounds unrealistic, but I promise you, I am not doing anything that others can't do. I didn't go to college. I don't have special schooling. I was a young mom that could only find a job working minimum wage at one point. The difference between now and then was I didn't realize that there was a better way. Right here, right now, today, this is me telling you that there's a better way. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it happens overnight, but it's attainable. Any one of these streams of income that I talked about today is attainable if you want it bad enough. The best thing I ever did for myself was realize that I deserved better. I set goals for myself and I busted my butt to achieve them. I never ever want to make it out to be like anything I do comes easy to me. It doesn't. My life is a chaotic mess. I just choose not to show it on YouTube. But you know what? Right here for you, I'm gonna show you how chaotic my life is. This is my office. This is my garage. This is my basement. These are the clothes I never put away. This is my cluttered kitchen. I might only look like I have all my crap together, but I tell you one thing, I am ambitious and I am determined, and I am ready to take action to get what I want. That's why I say that I am nobody special. I am not doing anything that others can't do. I did not go to a special school. I did not have it handed to me. If you want it bad enough, you can make it happen. I hope that this video inspired and motivated you because you are worth it. You deserve to have what you want and you can. You just have to be determined enough to get there. I appreciate you being here. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already and ring the notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post a new video. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put a lot of useful information in there for you, as well as some things that I referenced in this video. Please feel free to leave me any questions or comments down in the comment section. And thank you again so much for watching. I will see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.